Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a TikToker named, well, she's an MLM person, social seller, whatever. Her name is Beck Sadik, but I love how TikTok messes up her name when she says it. It's hilarious.
My name is Beck Sadik, and I've been.
Anyway, so I found a TikTok from her and I thought, she might be pretty interesting to go through a few of these TikToks. I've only saw the one, so the other ones are going to be blind reactions. This is the only one I've actually seen. And yeah, she basically tells you in this TikTok to use your trauma to sell product because that's the best way. Manipulate people into doing what you want them to do with their money. Interesting. Anyway, so let's get to it.
I want to help you make it 10 times easier to get more sales in your social selling or network marketing business. My name is Beck Sadik, and I've been in network marketing for 12 years, and my team does well over 7 figures in monthly sales. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly in this industry. And by the way, I've done all of them myself too. I'm going to tell you right now what works. The reason why it's not easier for you to get more sales is because you are treating social media like an advertising platform. So let me ask you a question. What do you do when you're watching TV and a commercial comes on? You fast forward, right?
And I'm not going to blur out her or any people that are on here because it's on a public platform. She says she's the top leader of this mental health wellness company. But I'm not sure if she even says what company it is. I still haven't figured out what one it is, but she says she's a mental health wellness affiliate, which is weird. Let's play.
What do you do when you get a flyer in the mail? You throw it out. These are all examples of how humans respond to advertising. So you don't want somebody to just.
I was gonna say, I really hate these false equivocations because it's different when you're watching a television show. You don't want to be interrupted with the show with commercials. I mean, at least I don't. But if this is the show, it's not the ad. If the ad is the whole reason why you're watching this thing. I mean, I get what she's trying to say, but it's not the same because it's just not.
Just scroll by your posts, right? You're not going to make any sales if people are scrolling by. So what do you do instead? Number one, you're going to tell your story over and over and over again. People are going to relate to you through your story, right? Through your journey, through your pain.
Although, that said, humans respond to advertising actually really well. That's why it's a multi-billion-dollar industry, advertising. I mean, there's ads on YouTube. Now, you'll probably see ads on this channel. I mean, I'm not monetized, but YouTube will still put ads on a channel because it doesn't matter if it's monetized. They still want to bring in money, and ads work. If they didn't work, YouTube wouldn't do them. You wouldn't be able to sell 30 seconds on a television show and charge millions of dollars for that 30-second time slot if ads didn't work. They do. They're just not good at them. That's the difference.
Number two, you're going to add massive value to people's lives by teaching them something. Now, a lot of social sellers and network marketers freak out when they hear they have to teach something because they're like, but Beck, I'm not an expert. Here's the deal. You do not have to be an expert to add value and to teach things.
Through your pain. They're going to relate to you through your pain. That means they're going to relate to you through your trauma. Now, I have nothing against sharing your trauma. I do it sometimes. We all have trauma in some ways. But what she's basically telling other people to do is take whatever trauma you have. A lot of times I see that it's like a loss of a child, which I think is especially gross, and go from there. And using that as a way to evoke an emotional response from that person. That's what it's for. It's making you bond with that person. Go.
Take them through your own journey. Be the fifth grader to the third grader. So once you're adding value, you're teaching, you're telling your story, the next thing you want to do is make sure that you have a solution ready to go in your bio, right in your milkshake, in your link tree, so that when people are ready to buy from you, They know exactly the solution that you offer that's going to help them go from that pain that they're in to the promised land that you are now in. If you got value from this today, make sure to go ahead and share it with your team. Peace.
Just share your anecdotal story. And I love how a lot of times they'll share an anecdotal story about some oil, not this person, but a different person. Let's say an oily babe, right? Because they love to do that. Just put some drops of lavender and some whatever on your broken arm and it'll heal it. I mean, they basically say you can heal everything with essential oils. Not her, obviously, but she probably will tell you other things will get cured with whatever she's selling you. Because that's the point, is to make you believe that these products are far better than they really are. Just because they're expensive doesn't mean they're good. I think this is just kind of gross. She's like, use your pain, use your trauma. And, if you don't know who I am the commentary broad, but I'm also the thrifty broad on a different channel. And I play many broads. But I have an autoimmune disorder. Well, at least that's as far as we got as to what one it is, but not really what one it is. Anyway, long story short, I recently went to a plant-based diet, and that has helped me greatly. So I do have a solution for my issue. However, before I got there, yeah, it's tempting. And I was, I suffer from chronic pain. And it's tempting when you're in that dark spot to try anything. And I just hate that they prey on those kinds of people.
Let's talk about how it is that you can become an affiliate for the Mental Wellness Company. Here's why I'm even an authority to talk about this. I am in the top 5 income earners for the Mental Wellness Company, and I've been an affiliate for them for the past 5 years. So 5 years ago, when I was introduced to the Mental Wellness Company, I was actually an affiliate for another company, and I was making between $5,000 and $7,000 a month on social media. So I could have stayed exactly where I was in mediocre land, making $5,000 to $7,000 a month, which, by the way, might not be mediocre for you, but for me, it felt like I was stuck.
That's very entitled. The national average in America, just under 60,000 a year. A year. That's the national average across the entire United States. So, no, that is not mediocre by no means.
Stuck, and it was pretty mediocre for what I was looking to do. So I left my income behind with that company. I started from scratch because I knew.
Before she starts saying why, I know why. I bet you know why too. It's because, can we say it together, class?
If you start early in a company, you make more money.
I mean, that's what it's all about. The earlier you get in, the better off you are.
Knew that the Mental Wellness Company was going to offer something that no other affiliate opportunity offered. What that is a niche of mental wellness that no other company has. So if you're on social media and you're trying to be an affiliate marketer, or you're trying to be a network marketer, or you're trying to be a social seller, and you just can't break through the noise, it's likely because of the fact that you're representing products and companies that look and sound just like everything else. So when you can break through on social media with something that's fresh and different and something that people actually need.
This sounds exactly like every other MLM out there. Sell your trauma.
Turn, get to break through your income plateaus. And that's exactly what happened to me. So I went from making $5,000 to $7,000 a month to over $50,000 a month in the last 5 years by representing a company that was doing something completely different and something that was very needed by the masses. On top of that, we pay out 38% in commissions, which is the highest that I've seen in the industry. We also provide tips and training for you if you are just getting started as an affiliate or whether you've done something like this before. If you're ready to become an affiliate with the Mental Wellness Company, I've got a 30-minute workshop for you to watch about exactly how you can start building your income with the Mental Wellness Company. Just comment video below.
So she has this affiliate link, right? So I'm going to share this tab. Okay. So I went to her milkshake, which is like Linktree, whatever. This is where you can put links. And this mental wellness company make $500 in your first 10 days. That's an income claim if I've ever seen one. I can't, they constantly break their own rules. They constantly break their own rules. Okay, so in this video, you will learn, which we're not going to get the video. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Maybe I should.
A few moments later.
Ah, we got in. She doesn't have my real name, so that's good. Okay, so Happy Kids results. I feel like this is going to be gross. Okay, let's watch this.
Okay, I think we're live. What's up, everyone? How's it going, Facebook fam? I am going ahead and sharing my screen, and we're going to get started in just 1 second. How's everyone doing today, though? If you are jumping in and watching with us on Facebook, say what's up in the chat box. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
So this is a Zoom call?
Just throw your name down there. Say hello. We would love to get to know you better today. For those of you guys who don't know me, I'm going to be doing an introduction in just a few minutes, but you are here today because you're here to learn about why now is the time to become a brand partner with the Mental Wellness Company. Okay. So we're going to jump in and we're going to get started. Let me just
notice that they're starting to change their verbiage as brand partner and affiliate. Well, they've been using affiliate for a while. That's not what an affiliate link is, though. An affiliate link is what I have in my other channel. You'll see, like, I have Amazon links, right? That's an affiliate link. If you click on my link to go view a product in Amazon on your computer, it's going to put a cookie on your computer for 30 days unless you clear them. And then if you buy anything in the next 30 days, I will get the credit for it because my cookie is on your machine. But after 30 days, my cookie will just expire. And then somebody else's cookie might go on your machine instead. Or you might click my link again and then my cookie comes back to you. Everyone got cookies. Now I want cookies. Okay, so it's a cookie too many times. Okay, so yeah, that's I love how they're starting to change their verbiage, but we all know what it really means.
just make sure that we are good to go and we are live and everything's recording. Hey, if you guys are watching on Zoom,
Amare,
just say what's up.
Yeah.
So I
there we
know
go.
that we're good to go and live,
mental health
and we're going to go ahead and
it's
get
Amare.
started. Okay, looks like we're good. All right, so for those of you guys who don't know me, my name is...
I think this is the one that had the strip, right? The Amare had this like strip you put on your tongue, it dissolves, and people were like, oh, I feel so much better. I feel great. But it doesn't have anything in it, or it doesn't do what it claims. They claim. Anyway, let's hear her.
Beck Sadek, and I am a presidential diamond at Amare Global, which if you don't know what that means, it means that I'm at the very top level of the company, and I have been in network marketing for 11 years. I joined Amare Global, the mental wellness company, back in 2018, actually the year that we opened. I joined a couple months after we opened. And prior to that, I had been with another company.
I joined a couple months after we opened because the other market was tapped out. Whichever company she was in before was tapped out. I hope she says it because that'd be great. What, wasn't there a bunch of people that went from Q Sciences to Amare?
Company for 7 years where I was just kind of banging my head against the wall, stuck at a mid-level rank, and I was really looking for a place to call home and build a legacy with and build generational wealth with. And I'm so proud to say that I chose Amare as...
I feel like they're using the term generational wealth incorrectly. I mean, if they leave everything to their children, and then their children leave everything to their children, if they have anything to leave, then yeah. But a lot of these people will end up spending well beyond their means. And I've seen plenty of people that were top ranks and, you know, left or for whatever reason didn't do it anymore, and they were broke. They were broke because they were so much in debt. And I wonder if she is too. Like, they're always selling you this lifestyle that's probably not true.
As the place to plant my flag, and it has been an incredible experience ever since. And you guys could not be tuning in today at a better time, because as a company, we are at such a cool place in business, and I'm so excited to share more of that with you guys today. Okay. So our team does over 7 figures in monthly sales every single month. I'm a huge champion for the entire industry of direct selling, network marketing. I'm going to get into that in just a few minutes. And I am totally digital marketing obsessed. So if you are brand new to learning about our team, we do most of business using social media. We have, I would say, proudly the very best social selling systems in the industry. And you're going to get to learn more about that today as well. Okay. So it's good to see some of you guys hopping on. Hello over on Facebook land. Okay. So this is a picture of our team. We were actually in Panama as a team last week. We have a monthly incentive trip every single year as a company. And this past year we were in Panama and we were representing as a team over 200 strong on that trip. Every single year since I've joined, we have basically doubled our numbers on these trips and we can't wait to double our numbers again.
Those trips aren't free, by the way. They're not free. I don't know if she said that they're free. They're not free.
One of the fastest growing teams in the
And you get taxed on the value of said trip.
Industry on in one of the fastest growing companies in the industry. So it's a really, really exciting time to be here. Yes, Jen, you are in that pick. I love it. Okay. So here's what we're going to be covering today. We're going to be talking about why mental wellness is the opportunity of today, how to skyrocket your results with innovation.
As somebody who does suffer from mental illness, I have depression and anxiety. Both are mental illness. I take medication for it, and I'm not ashamed of that. It's part of who I am. It's what I have to do to make myself more, not normal, but to make it easier for me and everyone around me, basically. So I think this is especially gross because there are a lot of people in America that do not have access to mental health care, don't have access to regular health care. And these people are struggling, and it just makes me so sad that they're trying to sell people that are struggling with mental health issues this quick fix that probably won't work. That if it works, it's a placebo effect, which can work for some people. Absolutely. And, it's dangerous. I think it's dangerous.
And how to earn $500 in your first 10 days with our proven social selling system. Okay. So before we jump in, I really want to hear from you guys a little bit today too. Tell me who's joining us, right? Like, are you brand new to network marketing? Put a 1 down in the chat box if like this is your first rodeo and you're here to learn about this for the very first time. Put a 2 down into the chat box if you've done something like this before and you're here to check us out to see if this is the place where you want to plant your flag. Okay. And for those of you guys joining me on Zoom, I apologize. The chat box is disabled and I cannot figure out how to enable it. But if you're hanging out with us on Facebook.
Okay, didn't she say earlier like she's really into social media and understands it all, but can't figure out Zoom? Really? Zoom's not that hard. It's not hard.
Let me know who you are in the comments and where you fall into those 2 categories. Okay. Because we're going to be covering both today. I'm going to be speaking to you if you're brand new to the industry and you're trying to figure out if this is for you. And I'm also going to be speaking to you today if you have maybe done something like this before. Maybe you're in something else right now. And I'm going to be sharing with you why I think that this is the place where you're going to want to plant your feet. Okay. All right. So it looks like we've got a mix of people joining in on Facebook. We've got some 1s, we've got some 2s, which is awesome. So we're going to start today with why mental wellness is the opportunity of right now. But the first thing I want to talk about is network marketing. So network marketing, if you have never heard of it before, I doubt that's true, but it has absolutely over the years kind of gotten a bad rap, right? Like there's a little bit of a
I wonder why. We all know why it has a bad rap. Because of people like her. Now, I'm not saying she's the entire reason. She's not. She is a pawn in a much bigger scheme. She was conned by somebody and now she's conning other people into this Ponzi scheme, allegedly, in my opinion. In my opinion, all MLMs are Ponzi schemes or are pyramid schemes. And just because, and I hate I hate it when they're like, well, pyramid schemes aren't illegal. So is murder. But that happens every single day here in America. Someone dies every single day here. Probably multiple people. I'm sure it's a lot. But, I mean, and not from natural causes. I mean, someone's murdered every single day. So, and not everyone's caught. Obviously, everyone who murders isn't all in jail, and we have no murderers on the streets. We have plenty of murders on the streets, but most criminals are made by society or by their circumstances. So, and I'm not here to debate that because I know a lot of people don't believe in that, whatever. But the thing is, it doesn't excuse once you're in a position she's in. She's in a position to recruit, and put all these people underneath of her. Yeah, I probably can't keep talking like this. Anyway, so yeah, she's just conning people to make herself as rich as humanly possible while she's in this.
Reputation to it. And the really cool thing that I've seen happen over the past 4 or 5 years is that this reputation is changing, right? Network marketing industry did $179.3 billion in worldwide sales in the year 2020. Okay. So this industry.
How old is this video, really? Because why are we coding back to 2020? It's 2024. So I would like to see worldwide what they did in 2023. I bet you that number is not as impressive.
Industry, you guys, is here to stay, and it's becoming more and more popular by the minute with the rise of things like influencer marketing and affiliate marketing. It's almost like the rest of the world is starting to catch up to what we've been doing in this industry for.
Yeah, you're not doing any one of those. She's not doing either one of those. So
years and years and years. But now there's a modernized spin on it, which is really exciting and cool. Okay. Throw in the chat box, you guys, too. Like, what are your impressions of network marketing? Do you guys see how this is trending right now? Put a trending in the chat box if that's something that you are personally noticing yourself.
No.
So there's so many opportunities out there, right? So with an industry that's absolutely booming, there's so many different companies that you could join. And what I'm noticing today is people are vetting and looking at multiple different companies before they make a decision, which is awesome, right? So why mental wellness, right? Like, why would you want to plant your flag with a company that's focused on mental wellness? So I want to share with you guys a few different things. So by the year 2030, it will be a $5 billion market. Okay. So mental wellness is absolutely on the rise. Actually, you guys, when we started this,
let's just, for argument's sake, say that's true. If that's true, that is a product of a broken system. That's what that means. If you are able to catch that many people in that net, that means there are that many people that are vulnerable. There are that many people that are struggling, and there are that many people who will do just about anything to try to make it, which I think is very sad. Not sad that they're in that predicament, because that is sad, but it's sad there's people like her that's going to instruct other people to go after these people, to target them, and to reel them in, to manipulate them, to promise them stuff that they can't possibly give them.
This company 5 years ago, prior to the pandemic, I will be honest with you, we were a little bit early. People were like still a little bit weird about talking about mental health and mental wellness. And the pandemic basically just blew that wide open, right? How many of you guys have personally struggled with some sort of a mental wellness issue, right? Or know somebody or have a family member that has, right? Put a yes in the chat box if you've personally struggled with that, okay? Or if you know somebody who has. So almost, I can't imagine that there's a single person on here that hasn't personally had a struggle or known somebody that has had a struggle. The big difference is that today versus 5-10 years ago, we're willing to talk about it, right? We're actively looking for solutions.
And I will give her credit. We are talking about it more than ever before. But it's not because of this mental health wellness company. It's because we realize as a society that it's bad to not talk about it, that we need to talk about this stuff. That's why we're talking about it, not because social selling is like, oh, this is the answer.
And a very cool fact also is that mental wellness was actually the only sector of wellness that grew during the pandemic. Okay, so when we went through that worldwide pandemic, does anyone remember that, right? It was
I wonder why. Jesus Christ.
crazy times. The wellness industry did not grow during that time. The only piece of it that grew were people that were searching for mental health and mental wellness solutions. Okay, so if that doesn't kind of cue you off on what a big opportunity this is, right? To hook up and plant your flag with a mental wellness company, I don't know what will. Every other nutrition company out there is playing catch up with us. We are the leader in this space. We actually have the mental wellness company.
I wish they would like show something to back up those claims, because they never can show any proof at all that these claims are true.
Trademarked, right? So nobody can take that from us. But all other nutraceutical companies out there that have been around for a while, they're starting to introduce and launch mental health products, right? That's how you know that this is such a big trend. They're putting out stress products, they're putting out focus products, right? But we have literally owned this lane for the past 5 years, and we don't try and play in every field, right? So we're not saying, oh, we're this company, we're that company, and now we're a mental wellness company. We are the mental wellness company. And for those of you guys that understand and know marketing, when it comes down to marketing yourself on social media, when you have a focus and a niche, that is the place that you want to be. Okay. Everyone has mental wellness, you guys. We're not talking about mental illness here, right? Like everyone has mental wellness, and the world is ready to talk about it. Actually, I would love to hear from you guys. Like, put a celebrity or an athlete, right, or somebody famous down into the chat box that has,
I hate to inform her, but mental illness is encapsulated under mental wellness. They aren't two separate things.
over the past few years, publicly come out to talk about their struggles or their issues with mental wellness. Throw it down in the chat box, you guys. I'd love to see all those names pop in.
I wonder if she's trying to make the distinction because she doesn't want like doctors, like psychiatrists, to kind of come after them. Sometimes I've noticed that they use language in a very specific way. I wonder if it's for legal reasons, which would make sense in this environment.
Because it's incredible what we've seen happen over the past 4 or 5 years, right? We've really seen people start to step up and speak out, whether it's Simone Biles, right, or Oprah, or the Prince of England, right, and his wife. I see a lot of people putting Simone Biles, Johnny Depp, right? So you guys, this is a topic that is more and more in the public space, in the public eye than ever. You can't pick up a magazine, you can't turn on the TV. You truly can't go anywhere. Yes, Michael Phelps, Gina, exactly. You really truly can't go anywhere without this topic coming up. So it's a really exciting time to be with a company that offers solutions for this, right? And focuses on a topic that is not just like trending right now, but is so freaking needed right now. Okay. Robin Williams. Yep. I love it. You guys are throwing some good names down in the chat box. Even the guy that played Kevin on The Office. I love it, Lauren. I know how you feel about The Office. Okay. So on top of all of that, we are one of the fastest growing nutrition companies in the industry right now. In the year 2022, as a company, we had 100% year over year growth. So that means that from 2021 to 2022, our company grew over 100%. Okay. So as far as companies,
But percentages are relative. So she tells you that it grew 100%, but didn't tell you the actual numbers, which is always telling. When a company or when somebody talking about a company deliberately obscures what that number is by giving you a percentage, that's a red flag.
in the industry of network marketing go, as well as companies outside of the industry of network marketing go, that is really good, you guys. Okay. Most companies will say a good year is like 5% growth. They'll take that and they'll be like, we're growing, right? So we're talking 100% growth here. And as we go into 2023, we're going to be opening 50 new countries. Okay. So I want you guys to think about in the US, Canada, and Mexico over the past year, we've had 100% growth.
So this is Yeah, if she's talking about 2023 as in the future, then this must be the end of 2022
growth. So what
or
is this
somewhere in 2022.
going to look like in January as we open up 50 new countries? Like, think of the possibilities that that can provide you and your family. We're a 5-year-old company now, which is super exciting. I've been here since day one, pretty much. But here's the thing, you guys, we're a completely stable 5-year-old company. Okay. So
I like how, and I'm not saying I like it because, well, it's well worded. I think it's funny. 5-year-old company, completely stable, but not a 20+ year company like Amway or Tupperware year company, sweet spot. Because when you get to 20 years or even close to 20 years, you are oversaturated with how as many representatives you have. Like, you run out of people, and then it's a real struggle to make any money. She got in the first couple months. She's been there for 5 years. So yeah, I have no doubt she's at the top of that company. Well, the top of as top as she can get. She's not the CEO. That's somebody different. But now she wants to sell that dream to you or to anybody that's willing to listen and say, you can have this too. You can have everything I have. But that's a lie. That's a bold-faced lie. And we know it's a lie. She knows it's a lie. She knows. In my opinion, allegedly, she knows.
we're no longer a startup. We're completely out of that phase, right? But we're also not a 20-year-old company, right? So right now, for those of you guys that are familiar with the industry of network marketing, there's a lot of movement happening in the industry, right? I think a few years ago, everybody was looking for a ground floor opportunity. And now that so many ground floor opportunities have literally imploded, right? People are starting to really look for something that's solid and stable and a place where they can really build a legacy. And I believe that's exactly who we are. We're in that sweet spot. I like to call this the network marketing sweet spot, right? Like, we're no longer a startup. There's no risk involved whatsoever. But we're also
there's risk. Let me tell you, there's risk involved. There's so much risk involved.
not a 20-year-old company. So there's so much room for you for growth. And if you go and look at our history over the past 5 years, we have loyalty, right? Like, leaders don't leave. They really stay here because they love it so very much. And that's not something that we're seeing very often in the industry right now. Okay. So let's talk about innovation, because I believe one of the reasons why we've been so successful over the past 5 years is because of our product innovation and our compensation plan innovation. So we're going to be talking about both of those right now.
Goody.
So let's start with product innovation. Okay, so this guy over here in the white coat, he's our chief science officer. His name is Dr. Sean Talbot, and we're very lucky.
Shame on you, Dr. Sean Talbot. Seriously, you are not to harm others, and you are harming others. Not necessarily with the product, but because you're designing a product or helping an MLM company that will hurt other people. That should extend to that as well, your Hippocratic Oath. Just saying. That's just my 2 cents.
To have him here as our leader from a science point of view. He's a leading expert in mental wellness and the microbiome. He's probably actually the most sought after expert in that space, you guys. And he's actually also probably the most sought after formulator in the entire industry. This guy could have his own company. He could go to any company he wanted to go to. Anyone would gladly take him because he's so good at what he does. He doesn't do.
Okay, let's test this theory. We are going to look him up. If I can type. Okay, I do not want his webpage because it's going to tell me nothing I need to know. So, I mean, there isn't a lot about him that's not with Amare. So, bestfeatureyou.com. We're going to click on that. This looks like a really bad website design. Wellness certification program. I don't know what this is. If this is his? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mental health coaching. So, all right, I'm going to share this tab. Okay. So, this, yeah, make it bigger. So we got doctalbot.com. That must be him. Best Future You. I think that's him. Okay, so I don't know if this is the same person, but this is Marriott College. Okay, I need to make this full screen. Let's go here and let's share this instead. Okay, so it's Marriott College. So he has a PhD, Department Athletic Training. He's a faculty. So he teaches at Marriott College. He's faculty. Okay. Now let's see if this says he's like world renowned, because I've never heard of him before, but that doesn't mean anything. Okay. This isn't so tiny. Let's fix that so you can see it. All right. So PhD in biochemistry. Wow. I can't read. Rutgers University. Master's in Exercise Science, University of Massachusetts. Exercise Science, University of Massachusetts at Amherst. A bachelor's of sports medicine and a bachelor of fitness. I mean, so in addition to studying the links between food and mood, often referred to as a new field of nutritional psychology, Dr. Talbot is also a diplomat of the International Olympic Committee Sport Nutrition Program and has studied entrepreneurship master at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT. And okay. So members of the Utah Jazz, Utah State Ski Board, rowing, cycling, triathlon. He's a fellow at the American College of Nutrition, American College of Sports Medicine, American Institute of Stress. Is a product developer. Dr. O has created and researched some of the leading nutritional products in the market, generating over $1 billion in combined sales and receiving nominations for numerous Best Product Awards. Which, how real is that, really? Recent education project included 2 academic textbooks. Anyone can write a book. He was on the Oz show. Oz is not a real doctor. He's not a real doctor. I don't think he's licensed. No, maybe he is a real doctor, but he's not a good doctor. Dr. Oz is a bad doctor. I would not. Oh yeah, he is a real doctor. But I'm thinking of Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil's not a real doctor. But Dr. Oz is an awful doctor. I would not use him. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He lives with a family in Massachusetts where he serves as chief science officer for Amare Global, educates students to become certified mental wellness coaches, and operates the world's first mental wellness retreat focused on the gut-brain axis. Nothing says he's world-renowned, though. And I'm pretty sure that's what she was saying. All right, so let's go back to this.
Copycat products, right? He really innovates and brings brand new solutions with different ingredient combinations to the table. And that's a huge reason why we've been so successful. Okay. So he created the very first to market gut brain axis system. There's copycats out there now, but we were the very first. He created the very first to market kids gut brain axis system. And I don't actually think there's any copycats of this out there. I think we're the only company that has a full comprehensive kids gut brain axis mental wellness system. He created the very first to market quad biotic for fat loss, right? So there's no other products out there that are combining postbiotics, probiotics.
Yeah. And we're targeting not just people that have mental health struggles, but people that are also have weight issues. And that's a lot of people. And there's a lot of people that have both those issues.
And phytobiotics for fat loss with proven strains that do this. And this is something that Dr. Sean literally brought to the market and brought it to the market through the Amare Global Sales channel. And he was also the first to market with a his and hers sexual wellness and hormone balancing system. So he's always innovating. He's always bringing our company things that are not yet on the market. And what we're seeing is that other companies out there are always 1 or 2 steps behind us, right? And as you guys are thinking through this, I want you to kind of like, I hope some light bulbs are going off for you and thinking, oh my God, yeah, some of these things that you're talking about right now.
Red flags are going off. That's what's flagging. Red flags, red flags.
I'm starting to see trend, right? I'm starting to see other companies release things like this. And you guys were the first to do this, right? So I want you to think about that and now think about the future. What's coming next, right? Because there's so many companies out there that are like, oh, collagen's hot. Let's go and copy it. Let's go create a collagen product, right? But what if you separated yourself from that crowd and you got out of the game of going, mine's better than yours or mine's different than yours, and you got into the game of going, this is brand new and we're the only people who have it, right? Think about how amazing your business could be. And when I talk about innovation, I'm not necessarily talking about, the way that something's delivered. I'm talking about products that have never been done before, okay? So these are probably our 3 best-selling product packs. We have our Happy Juice pack, our Happy Hormone pack, and our Happy Kids pack. And all 3 of these product packs sell incredibly well. There's nothing else like them on the market. We have amazing results with these products. How many of you guys are in our Facebook group, The Future of Mental Wellness? Put a yes in the chat box if you're in that group.
That's what that
inside
was.
of that group, you guys, we have thousands of testimonials, okay? Thousands of testimonials that you can read through. And you can learn more about what our products are doing for people, okay? So I wanted to share a couple stories with you on each of these packs. This is our Happy Hormone pack. This is Ainsley. Ainsley has lost 26 pounds on our Happy Hormone pack. She struggles with PCOS and insulin resistance and has always struggled with weight loss. On top of losing 26 pounds and feeling amazing, she's also built a 6-figure business in record time here at Amare just by sharing her results. And I think a huge testament to that, again, is that innovation, right? She's getting results, but she's also speaking about a solution that nobody else has, right? That nobody else is using. And it's a solution that people are desperately looking for. Happy Juice, okay? So this is another one of our main products. This is Chauncey. Chauncey lost 50 pounds and her A1C went from 7.9 to 5.1 since starting Happy Juice. She exercises more, drinks more water, and is motivated and happy. And she's off of all of her diabetic medications. Our Happy Kids pack, right? So you guys, this is such an amazing pack. If you have kids, this pack is a game changer for kids. This is Sammy. Sammy started the kids pack 3 years ago. She was severely anxious. She struggled with big emotional meltdowns, and she struggled with nervous system dysregulation. Her family saw improvements in 2 weeks. 3 years later, she is pretty much fearless. Sammy is a kid of divorce, has big transitions, long distance travel, and separation from her parents every school break. This has been tough, but the kids pack has helped her with her nervous system and emotional regulation during these times. Okay, so you guys, again, this is like a groundbreaking system that is really, really, truly helping kids with their mental health and wellness. More product innovation is our awards, right? So there's great products, and then there's great products that are actually recognized as great products by organizations and authorities that's what they do, right? So these are some of the awards that are different.
Yeah, but 2 of them are Amare Global. You won your own award? That's weird. Like, you gave yourself an award? Like, Product of the Year finalist. Or no, Startup of the Year. Oh, Amare, yeah. Startup of the Year. Okay, that makes more sense. But still, I mean, Fundamentals Pack. Who knows about that? Mood Plus, GBX Fit, Edge, Kids Fundamentals. No one knows who those are. Like, they're not like world renowned, recognized. You know, it's not like the Mayo Clinic is like, oh my God, we have the trick. If they really had a product that did something like that, it wouldn't be just theirs. It would be out there. Because I guarantee you, if there's money to be made, you know, I mean, there's lots of products out there that don't actually do what they're supposed to. But it's weird. It's weird. You know, it's weird.
Different products have gotten over the years. And by the way, you guys, like the Nutra Award as an example, that our fundamentals pack won back in 2018. That's an award. That's an award that all nutraceutical companies submit to, not just network marketing companies. And we were the first network marketing company to ever win that award. Okay, so Botanical of the Year, Startup of the Year, Probiotic of.
What is that? We're gonna look that up. Because I like looking things up in real time. Nutra Award. All right. Is it Nutri Award? Because Nutra Award isn't a real thing. Oh no, Nutra Ingredients. Okay, we're gonna pick on this. We're gonna click on this. Okay, so you can submit the entry, right, for the Nutra Ingredients Award. So yeah. I mean, just because someone's giving an award doesn't mean they're a real thing. Okay, who's sponsoring them? Who's sponsoring? I don't want to become a sponsor. I want to see who is sponsoring you. Judges. Yeah, I don't think this is like a prestigious award. It's not like it's a world recognized thing.
Of the Year, Product of the Year for Edge, Product of the Year for GBX Fit, right? So over and over again, Dr. Sean is creating these innovative products that are winning awards out there in the industry, which is really cool to see. Okay, let's talk compensation plan innovation. How many of you guys are here because you want to learn how to make a life-changing income? Put an income down in the chat box if that's you, okay? You guys, no shame in that game, right? It's cool to come in and make an impact, but it's also cool to come in and be like, I want to make life-changing income, okay? That's A-okay with me. So let me know down in the chat box if that's you. We have, I think, probably the most innovative compensation plan in the industry, and it is set up for what people are looking for right now.
Okay. So we're just probably go over it.
Okay. So we live in a world right now where people are selling on social media. Okay. Whether it's network marketing or Amazon or whatever it is, almost every company out there, right? Nike, they have programs now to help people earn money from home using social media. It's called influencer or affiliate marketing. Now, a lot of network marketing companies are still using outdated strategies that don't capitalize on this, but not at Amare, right? Our compensation plan is set up to help people like this win and win big. Okay, so we have 8 different ways that you earn. We have our fast start bonus where you can earn $500 by bringing in 5 people, which is essentially 100% commissions. I have not seen anything like this out there.
That's the $500 you can make in the first 10 days. Recruiting. That's the quick start bonus, is recruiting 5 people. Yeah. Tell me this isn't a pyramid scheme without telling me. Tell me this isn't a pyramid scheme without telling me it's a pyramid scheme.
Either in the network marketing industry or in the affiliate marketing industry, there's nothing that pays that well out of the gate. Okay. And I'm going to get into this more in just 1 second. We have
This is not affiliate marketing, so that is like apples to oranges.
our social selling bonus. I'll get into that in a second. Our monthly minimum reward program. I'm going to get into more detail on that. We have rewards and cash prizes as you grow. We have a car program. We have vacations that you can earn every single year. And then we have bonus pools as well as infinity bonuses, so that you're getting paid on your entire organization. Okay. So let's go through some of these one by one. Let's start with the social selling bonus. Okay. So this is the highest payout in the industry, as far as I am aware of, on straight selling products, right? So if you're looking at companies and all they're doing is pushing the business, you guys, that is a red flag. Okay. Companies that last the test of time have great products, and their people know how to sell the product. So we reward people who do that. We reward them up to 38% in this program. And we have people on our team that are earning 5-figure incomes by capitalizing on this program. Okay. 5-figure monthly incomes, 6-figure annual incomes, just from selling product. Okay. So this is Andrea Ellis. She's an amazing woman and mom on our team. She actually this month jumped 2 ranks using our TikTok launch plan, and she earned over $11,000 in commissions on customer sales alone. Okay. She brought in 413 new customers in 1 month on TikTok using the strategies that we teach people. Okay. So this is really important, you guys, because as people start,
I guarantee you, though, recruitment makes you more money. I guarantee it.
to embrace social selling more and more, people with no influence, right, that don't know how to use social media, they need to be able to come in and they need to be able to make money to support their family. And that's what we're able to do when you combine the Amare innovative compensation plan and how they reward on customers, plus with our social selling system. Okay. Next up is our minimum monthly reward program. Okay. So how many of you guys would love to be in a situation where you're like, do this, make X, right? So that's what we do with this program at our very early rank.
Isn't that just describing any job on the planet? Do this and make X. If I get a job somewhere and it's like $25 an hour and I do my job duties for that hour, I make $25. That's just a job.
So you can earn a guaranteed income starting at $1,000. Okay. So at the rank of silver, you can earn a guaranteed income of $1,000. And on top of that, when you hit that rank, you also get an extra reward of $500. Okay. At our rank of gold, you get a guaranteed minimum monthly income of $2,000, and you get an extra reward at that rank of $1,000 also. Okay. At platinum, you get a monthly minimum reward of $2,500 plus a one-time reward of $2,000. Okay. So we reward you at every level here, you guys. At the very early ranks, you're able to make a solid income, and we even guarantee what that income is going to be. Plus you get one-time bonuses on top of that, and we pay well all the way up through the top. Okay. So this is Riley.
So I have a thought about that. I know it says outside customers only, but if you recruit 10 people and they sell a bunch of product to customers, doesn't that count towards your, well, I guess it's not PV, but wouldn't that be, let's go back to that real quick. Okay. So, yeah, because it says structure needed if volume comes outside customer volume only. Huh. Okay, so advanced to the rank and minimum monthly award for up to 6 months, qualifying order of 100 points on subscribe and save required. Okay, that makes sense because it's a subscribe and save. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. So you need people That also doesn't stop people from setting up other accounts, like under their husband, under their parents, under their sister and brother, under aunts and uncles. I mean, people do that all the time. They make up people to buy from them, or they trap their coworkers or whatever into trying to sell everyone around them these products so they can make money like this.
We reward you at every level here, you guys. At the very early ranks, you're able to make a solid income, and we even guarantee what that income is going to be. Plus, you get one-time bonuses on top of that, and we pay well all the way up through the top. Okay. So this is Riley. Riley's actually, I'm so excited for her. She actually has no experience in the network marketing industry. Okay. So you guys, our systems work whether you've done this industry before or not. And she locked in our minimum monthly reward program at $2,500 a month. Okay. Just this month. Right. So that means that she's guaranteed a $2,500 a month minimum income. She has no previous experience in network marketing, and all she's done is follow our simple social selling systems.
But the other page said for up to 6 months. So she'll need to go to the next rank to get the next one for the 6 months.
Okay. So
as I understand it.
The reason I'm highlighting for you guys is I want you to see that this is a company where you can win, whether you have no experience, whether you have no influence, or whether you have a ton of experience and a ton of influence, right? But it's so important, you guys, that you have something for everyone, right? The last thing you want is a place where people that have no experience or don't have a ton of influence or don't have a ton of time fail, right? Like those are the most important success stories out there. But you also want to make sure that people are growing to the top and getting rewarded in that way as well. Okay. All right, you guys, I think this is the most groundbreaking part of our.
And before we get into the subject, there's a reason why she's only going to show like a couple of anecdotal, stories about it. Because majority of the people, like 99 point, like some odd percent, don't make any money at all in any of them, like overall. Every time there's been a study about MLMs, it's always come down that the majority of the people are making nothing or breaking even, which is crap.
Comp plan, because I've never seen anything like this out there. You can earn $500 every single month on just 5 orders. Okay. So if you bring in 5 people every single month, okay, with a minimum order, right, of around $120, $130, you're going to make $500, which is almost 100% in commissions. And that's not just once. It's not just a fast start bonus, right? It's every single month. So the cool thing about this is that we have people that are able to rely on that every single month, right? They're able to win with that every single month. So this is Amanda Rahel. She locked in her focus on 5 every single month for the past year. Okay. So the first time she did it was the month before she quit her job at the hospital. She's a nurse. We have tons of health practitioners and professionals here because of the quality of our products, you guys. And she said that she knew that if
any health practitioner worth their weight in their profession would never join a multi-level marketing program. Never. So, no. I'm sorry. If you're a if you are a healthcare worker and you quit your healthcare job to become an MLMer, that's gross because you're scamming people.
If she could do that simple action every single month, she would be able to quit her job and be home with her kids. And that's exactly what she's done. Okay. So this program is absolutely amazing. And it serves people at every level in the company. And then the last thing I'm going to touch on is our annual exotic trip. So every single year we go somewhere, and you guys, this is attainable at all ranks. So I know for me in my last company, you could only earn these trips if you were at a certain rank. You don't need to be at any rank in the.
You don't actually earn them. You will get taxed on the value. It'll be on your 1099K because you're an independent contractor.
This company to do this, you can just go ahead and get a whole bunch of customers and accrue those points, and you will earn this trip. So this is again a picture of our team in Panama last week. There was about 200 of us there. I expect there to be 400 of us in Antigua next year, and I hope that you are one of them. How many of you guys are like, travel is a hot button for me, right? Like put a travel in the chat box if you love to travel. It is such a hot button for me. And people that love to travel, these trips are so much fun. And there's nothing better than being like, I'm going to put my credit card away for the week, right? Because it's always all inclusive. All right. Now, the last thing I want to talk about today, you guys, is how to get into profit quickly with our proven system. So this is the thing that I believe really sets us apart in the industry, is that we don't say, hey, come in and join us, make a list of 100, go fill a hotel room with 100 people, right? Like, oh yeah, just go post on social media. We give you an actual plan that you can follow to get results, okay? And that plan is super simple, and we have people getting results every single day. So I want to walk you through what that system looks like. But before I do that, I want to share why Amare sets us up so well for this social selling system. So we have no join fees for customers, okay? So in today's world of affiliate influencer marketing, how many of you guys have ever like clicked on a link on social media that an influencer shared? Just put a yes down below if you have, okay? We all have, right? Like I mean, Black Friday, you guys, I was clicking like crazy. I was buying all sorts of crazy things, right? So one of the biggest roadblocks in network marketing today is companies that have not gotten rid of customer join fees. Nobody wants to spend a fee to get a discount on products, right? They just want to buy things, right? They just want to get.
That's not the affiliate. That's not affiliate links, though. Okay. She's talking about things like Costco or Thrive. Things, I mean, Costco's on MLM, but Thrive is. And things that you have to give them, you know, $55 a year, let's say Costco, it's a normal company, to shop at their store, to get their special discounts. Now, you can get around that easily now. You can get a gift card, you can use Instacart, although I do not recommend using Instacart. I have a video about that. I should link that up above. But yeah, that's not the affiliate program. If you click on an affiliate link, you're not going to have to pay money to join, because most affiliate links are just links to products you can buy. That's weird.
Get the best price and buy things. So we've eliminated that hurdle. There are no customer join fees. You can just shop like a regular customer, okay? There's no promo codes. There are promo codes. So you, as a brand partner, when you join, you get a promo code. It's unique to you. And you can offer anyone who joins you $10 off with their first order, okay? Much like influencers and affiliate marketers do every single day. And then we have our influencer program so that we're set up for people that just want to get on social media and offer a product that they love. So how do we set you up for success? So we have our proven 10-day launch plan that will bring you leads on social media on day one, okay? So we have been perfecting this launch plan, you guys, for 4 years. And what we can guarantee you is that when you plug into this launch plan, no matter how big or small your influence.
The moment you start talking about leads, the moment anyone starts talking about leads, I just go right back to the early 90s when I was doing an MLM job. Not an MLM job, holy shit. I was doing a, what was I doing? Where you call people, cold call people. Oh my God, I forgot what that was called. Telemarketer. I was a telemarketer. Oh my God. Yeah, because they give you leads and you call those leads and you would cold call them. So she's going to give someone 20 or whatever 10-day leads on day one to basically, hey, go contact these people. I bet you it's contact your friends and family. I bet you money it is.
Influences, you're going to have people coming to you asking you how they can buy from you. How many of you guys would that be a game changer for? Right? Put a game changer in the chat box if you're like, yup, hook me up with that. Now, maybe you personally have no problem getting leads for your business, but maybe the people that you bring in recruit struggle. So this is there to help the seasoned person who knows how to post on social media, but it's also there to help.
And there we go back to recruitment. It's always about recruitment. Always.
The person that maybe joins you and doesn't have the same level of influence that you have and doesn't know what to do. This helps them plug and play into our system and get leads on day one. We have 20 modules of social selling training from industry leaders. So anything that you want to learn how to do, right? Short form video, stories, right? Anything that you want to learn how to do, we teach you how to do it specifically for Amare and the mental wellness company. Okay. Number 3, scale training. Okay. We have modules to help you grow your audience so you never run out of people to talk to. What's the number one complaint that people will give in network marketing? Oh, I don't have anyone left to talk to, right? So we
Yeah. I forget the graphic. I know Hannah Alonso has showed it on her channel before. I think other people have too. Basically, it's a picture of how many levels deep you can get before you run out of everyone on the planet. Everyone, babies included. So it's like, yeah, the reason why people complain about running out of people is because it's the nature of that industry. You will run out of people. That's why it's not a good industry, and that's why getting in as early as possible is important. And she knows that because she abandoned her old company for a brand new company to make money.
eliminate that problem for you by giving you training that's going to help you grow your warm market. So I showed you guys Andrea Ellis's testimonial at the beginning a few slides ago, right? She made $11,000 this month. It was all with people she's never met before, you guys, on TikTok. Okay. She grew that influence from scratch. We have TikTok training specific for our team and company. Our team has enrolled over 2,000 people this month using that TikTok training.
And that brings up another good point, that social media companies like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook need to do a better job by taking this stuff off their platforms. Because if they don't have a platform to grab people, they can't grab people. I mean, they're not grabbing people off the street or anything like that, but you know what I mean? If they cannot access you, I don't think that this should be okay. People that will contact you, try to loop you into some scheme, because it's a scam. It's 100% a scam.
Okay.
It's a scam that some people do succeed in. That's the thing. Some people will succeed. And those are the people, like this lady, that are going to be at the top going, hey, if I can do it, you can do it. Anybody can do it. But that's not true.
We have weekly social media skills calls that you can plug into. We have done for you ATM and prospecting groups. So you don't have to go and create your own. And again, these are specific for our team. And then we have weekly opportunity workshops. Also, you're on one right.
Even though she says it's specifically for her team, all teams do this. Every team I think on the planet that's in MLMs, they have a weekly workshop or something you can call into. Some do it daily, so they can keep you in, because that is a sign of a commercial cult. Well, it's also a tactic of a commercial cult, because you want to keep revving people up, keep like, oh, you're doing so good, you're gonna get this, you got this, we're here for you, you have a community. And that's what most people end up joining these things for, community. And they know that. The people, maybe Beck doesn't know that, but people above her absolutely know that. Absolutely. But I have a sneaky suspicion. I have a sneaky suspicion that I can't say that word. But she knows. She knows.
Right now, you can plug into this every week, and you can plug your people into it so they can learn about what it is that we do and why Amare is the company to join right now. Okay. So you guys, this is a turnkey system. Plug your people in and duplicate. So nobody's going to ask you to go and recreate this. You come in, you get to work, you bring people in, and then you plug them into the proven system that works. Easy peasy, right? Okay, so what's the value of all of this, you guys? So I want to point this out because there are so many people out there right now that are selling social media marketing systems to network marketers, right? Actually, let me know, you guys, how many of you guys have ever looked into one of these or purchased one of these yourself? Put a 1 in the chat box if you have, okay? So there are people out there that are charging tons of money for everything it is that we offer here as a team. And the big catch is most of them don't have the results themselves, right? They've become coaches because they didn't get the results in network marketing. That's not what we do here, right? We're handing you over a system that is proven by us and that we get results with every single day. So in the marketplace, our 10-day launch plan would easily be worth $2,000, right? We actually have people that love to come into our team and steal it from us, right? So we've had to change it over the years. We have our 20 module social selling training, which is easily worth
They're just that good. They're just that good.
$5,000. We have our scale training, which is worth $3,000. We have our viral TikTok training, also worth $3,000.
And the worth, that's an arbitrary thing. That's subjective. I don't think you could sell this for $14,000. People wouldn't pay for that. So it doesn't have that value. It only has the value someone's willing to pay for.
We have our done for you ATM groups with a value of $500 and our weekly live skills training value of $500. You guys, the total value of everything that you get when you join us is around $14,000. And you can get it by joining with our biggest pack for just $750.
Just $750. That's all. That's a lot of money, man. If most Americans, and I'm just going to stick with Americans because I'm American and I understand this country better than I understand any other country, really. But if most Americans cannot survive a $400 emergency due to our current system, not because they're not working hard enough, not because they didn't save hard enough, not because they squander every cent they get, it's because shit doesn't pay, okay? Shit doesn't pay well. And rent is expensive, and food is expensive, and clothes are expensive. Everything is expensive these days. Like, it blows my mind. Okay, anecdotal story. The other night, me and my husband ordered one fajita entree, a veggie fajita entree that we shared. It was $30. $30. It was delivered. Okay. It's Mexican. Okay. However, we were like, oh yeah, that's a pretty good price. And my brain was like, holy shit, Melissa, that's not a great price. Remember when you thought $30 for one meal was outrageous? Yeah. I think a lot of people are in that boat. That's outrageous to a lot of people.
Okay. So these are our three options to get started and join us. You get to join the company out there that is growing faster than any other company and is positioned for massive growth over the next 10 years. And you get our full social selling system. You come in with our wellness pack, which gives you all of our best-selling products. It basically gives you everything in our line to try. Plus, you get 150 trip points towards Antigua. And there's no membership fee with this package, and that's around $750. The next option would be our essentials pack.
That is a membership fee. The $750. You're joining, basically.
Which also gives you a nice selection of products, but a little bit smaller. And you get 75 trip points towards Antigua with that pack. And then our third pack is our starter pack, which gives you 25 points towards Antigua, and you get a 50% off your membership fee. And it gives you probably our best selling pack, which is our Happy Juice pack. Okay. So those are the three options to get started. What else? Here's what you guys need to do. Okay. What I want you to do is I want you to put in the chat box, let's go, if you're ready to get started, but tag the person who invited you here so we can make sure that they see it. Okay. If you're watching on Zoom or you don't want to put it in the chat box on Facebook, go ahead and message the person who invited you right now and say, let's do this. Okay.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it's just wrapping up. I'm not interested in that. So let's stop sharing. Okay. So basically, these really make me mad. They really do. They make me mad because there's going to be someone that this is going to work for. And it makes me so sad that I know that's going to happen. But I think, though, the more and more people that are doing anti-MLM content like this and more people that are getting awareness out like this, it's making MLMs harder and harder to make money off of the backs of everyone else. So, yeah, don't join an MLM. Don't buy from an MLM. And yeah, I'm telling you what to do. I am telling you what to do because sometimes people just need people to tell them what to do. And I recognize that about human beings. But obviously, you're going to do what you want. You're an adult. I can't make you do anything. But the thing is, I can strongly suggest you don't. Don't. Just don't. Because you're going to lose money. You're going to lose respect of your friends and your family because I'm sure they're going to tell you to recruit them first. And the thing is, I've been following anti-MLM content for years now. Years. Since before the pandemic. And the biggest thing I've seen over the years is that it's the same formula. Join us. We love you. We'll give you community. We'll give you exactly what you need. This is the answer you've been waiting for. And then it's not working. And your team is like, then your upline is like, well, you're not working hard enough because it worked for me because I've been in here since the second month it launched. And so you should be able to do what I did because I did it. And then you still can't do it. You're losing money. Now you're bonus buying and you're buying more than you're making, and now you're getting into a bigger hole. They're telling you to take out credit card, to use your credit card to buy more product because you need to get these points so you can do this. And it's these points, getting these goals, that's not an accident. It actually reminds me of the casino. So if you've ever been to a casino, some slot machines, these ones I do not like. I'll go once in a while, but these ones I do not like because I understand the psychology behind them and I caught it working. I was like, no. So there's just like these games that if you get something like in a reel, like a gold coin, it goes up into like a cup at the top, right? So you're collecting these gold coins. You bet and you get a gold coin. It goes in there. And every time you get a gold coin, you have a opportunity to get the bonus. And if you get the bonus, you'll get an opportunity to hit the jackpot. Everyone wants the opportunity to hit the jackpot every time. But I tell you, the casino business is probably a multi-trillion-dollar business. And where it just systematically takes people's money away from them. A lot of people that are there cannot afford to be there, and yeah, I think it's an illness like anything else for some people, like alcoholism. So this, in my opinion, is in the same vein as gambling because you're getting that same like serotonin, that dopamine hit, you're getting, of course, I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying, this is my opinion. This is all my opinion because it's coming out of my mouth. That's my opinion. Well, it's not my opinion that it's my opinion. Well, it is my opinion. It is my opinion that it is my opinion. Holy shit. We just found Inception. Opinion Inception. Anyway, I digress. Yeah. I view, and actually the FTC, was it, that did the study, said you could actually win more money at Caesar's Palace than you can at an MLM. So if casinos are more lucrative than most MLMs, I'd venture to say all MLMs, not for all people though. That's the thing. It will make more money than all MLMs, but not for all people because it depends on when you got in, your influence on social media, how many people are around you. Do you have a big network of people that you can do you have a big family? Do you have a big network of people that you can kind of tap into? Do you have a lot of really good friends that just do just about anything for you? Yeah. Yeah. You're perfect. Anyway, so let me know your thoughts down in the comments down below. I thank you so much for watching. This is a much longer video than I normally put out, so let's see how this does. So thank you so much for watching. Said that twice. Oh well.